And here we go. Adam Randall's going to give it a shot. Right up the middle, takes a big hit, and is dropped at the 30. 10th play of this drive has started on their own 30. Randall tried to cut back and lost his footing.
He goes back and gets that football, helps his quarterback out.
Klubnik. Now he's loose. Being tracked down, he'll be sacked. Hugh Hutchins, who missed last week's game at Pitt. Snap, hold, and kick are all perfect.
Another one gave him a T-shirt, and Cade was able to bring that T-shirt into the locker room with the team. And as you can see, it's been doing really well for him so far. He said,
BC showing a little pressure. It's picked up. Now he's got one-on-one on the edge. Finds Wesco down to the 15.
And that was good coverage out there on Wesco, but you see Wesco able to...
Play clock inside of 5. Randall shakes off one tackler and scores.
Right there. They should be able to make the play, but they continue to miss tackles. They don't wrap up, and when you don't wrap up and you've got a power back like...
First time tonight, BC in Clemson territory. Ruchard has a lot of room to run, and he's got a blocker in front of him. Powers through another tackle inside the 30. Luca Lombardo from 45, and it's good. Good answer from Boston College. A little bit of you dies every time you lose a game, but he kind of relishes this challenge. Klubnik to run it himself. Good pickup on first down. Slides down after a gain of 14. They'll mark it down as a 13-yard gain.
Which he had a big blitz pickup on the Bettencourt touchdown. Something you don't see young players often be able to do.
Quickly to the outside. That's Cole Turner. Blazing speed. If it wasn't for TJ Green, he might have been off to the races. Play fake. Klubnik has time. Now it runs out. Tries to loop it over to a tight end, and he's able to find his man. Direct hand snap to Williams, rather. He's got room to run on the right side. And a convoy with him. And Woods is going to get the carry, and he's going to walk in. First career touchdown. All Tigers here early. Boston College, can they answer? Lonergan just 1 for 4 for 6 yards. That's going to help get it to Bond. That's something they haven't done as much in the last couple of games, especially last week. He only had 2 catches last week.
They've got to stay in this ball game.
Turbo's got 34 yards on 6 carries. Lonergan steps into it. Beautiful pass to Bond. Tiny little window.
Locate the football, they don't make that call.
Turbo into the end zone.
And you see him firing off, and Turbo basically going in untouched.
He's in there right now. They fake it to Randall, and Klubnik is feeling it, steps into it. It's Wesco inside the 20. He'll be wrestled down at the 16. Ashton Cunningham brought him down, but it's another big play. This time, Cade cuts it back inside, and he'll score. And it in himself.
Look at all of the defenders up close to the line of scrimmage. You've got one back-end defender back there, but by the time Max Tucker can...
Lonergan to throw. Clemson bringing just 4. That ball tipped in the air. He kept it down. See that one again. Looked like Lonergan was going to let it go. Just kept it himself to try to get what he could. Again, Clemson brings 4. Lonergan over the top, has a tight end inside of Clemson's territory. That's Chudzinski. McDonald in the backfield with Lonergan. Lonergan will throw. Bond. They are just having him come across the field from the left and the right.
Bigger than that, they're 0-8 in their last 8 conference games, and I think that is one of the big concerns.
Fumble. Lonergan had it knocked out of his hands, and Clemson falls on it.
Wouldn't have been a big gain on that play.
This one's going to be a big gain. Inside the 40, all the way down to the 37. Josh Sapp, the tight end, goes 33 yards. Klubnik again on play action, has time, going to Wesco in the end zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown. Great concentration by Wesco.
A great job of tracking the football, knowing where the ball is, keeping the defender off of him so he can squeeze that football.
The snap is high, but the holder got it down, and the kick is good. Great job by Clay Sweeney. Again, Clemson showing pressure. And they get to him. Jaheim Lawson. Second sack of the day for Clemson, and Lawson is a player that plenty of eye candy. Inside of 5 minutes, Klubnik will keep it himself and will pick up the first down. BC showing a little pressure, and they bring it. Klubnik has time, though. That's Williams. Another big catch for Antonio Williams, who's having his best day of the year. That's another 15 yards. On the run, as it was a backward pass. Cade steps up. Going to the end zone. That's going to be intercepted. KP Price brings it all the way back to the 36. And a flag on the end of it.
They're down on the field and he just jumps on his back. You can't do that.
Turbo tracked down from behind. He'll lose a bit on it. So that was TJ Parker. Lonergan to throw. Clemson. Now they got him. He skirted the first little bit of pressure, but he couldn't get away from Peter Woods. The freshman, Ziamume, down to the 26. David Ziamume out of North Cobb High School. Klubnik to pass. Wide open. That's Williams again. Can he get to the pylon? Nope. 0 tracked down by another 0 in Omar Thornton, but it'll be first and goal for the Tigers. Give to Ziamume, nowhere to go. He was hit and dropped as soon as he took the handoff by Cedarius McConnell.
From the backside of that defense, Omar Thornton being one of those guys, you've got to get down and protect yourself.
And on third down, Ziamume gets stuffed. So the BC defense holds. Vizina to throw. Pressure off the edge. He gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. Max Tucker, bad elbow and all, is still able to squeeze it. Again, Clemson showing a lot of pressure. Reisig to the end zone for Harris, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Jones in coverage makes the pick.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
McDonald in motion. Motion again. Reisig to throw. Pressure on the edge. Eludes it at first and does a nice job of getting it to Bond. Well, Coach O'Brien said he put Reisig in there to see if he could run around and make plays, and that's exactly what he's doing. Got 19 yards on 3 scrambles. Loses this football, picks it up. not going to get away from that rush. Jaheim Lawson again. That's sack number 2 on the night. All at home and at Louisville. Reisig did a nice job just to hang on to that ball. Sham Thompson came in and got the sack. Vizina, good fake to Brown. The open field tackle from Carter Davis, but that's 13 yards downfield. Vizina finds Tristan Smith. Price in on the tackle. Delay to Adams. Flag on the play. Keith Adams, a nice run. Close to the marker. They're going to mark him right at it. This may be going against Boston College, so I think that Keith Adams run's going to stand. Adams powering his way into the end zone.
The offensive line. You see the low man, you see all of those jerseys getting movement at the point of attack. Guys going backwards. The defender that...
And for the second straight week, Dabo Swinney and his crew came to play right from the jump. Great first quarters, great first halves. And it was just too much for Bill O'Brien